Let me know if you've heard any of these phrases. You make music? Really? Or maybe it's time you get a real job. And this one's my personal favourite. Are you still doing that little YouTube thing? If you're a music producer, content creator, or maybe even a YouTuber, you'll definitely know the drill. Family, friends, random trolls on the internet, they all have an opinion. But here's the thing, their opinions really shouldn't matter. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the art of not giving a f***. Here's a secret that most successful people know. Not caring what other people think about you is actually a superpower. When you let go of everybody's expectations, you free up energy for creativity. It's like having noise cancelling headphones for your mind. Learning not to care is kind of like developing calluses for weightlifting. In the beginning, every rep hurts and your hands will feel raw, like they can't take the pressure. But you keep going and something interesting happens. Those sore spots start to toughen up. You develop calluses, thick, resilient layers that protect you from the pain. So if you do anything creative, you will know at some point it could be a family member, a friend, or just random trolls from the internet telling you that you shouldn't do it, you can't do it, and you should definitely go and get some kind of normal day job. But imagine if everybody listened to this advice. Imagine Kanye West caring about what people thought about him when he started rapping. People told him he was better off sticking to producing beats for other artists. If he cared about other people's opinions, we wouldn't have the college dropout and my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy. Even the friends you've known the longest might not understand your journey to begin with. You know, the ones you grew up together, you went to school together, but then after school, you went in totally different directions. Your friend John went on to be a plumber and become married, and your mate Jack is now engaged with 2 kids and a mortgage. And they just want the best for you. They want you to take the traditional route because that's what made them happy. But guess what? You are not them and they are not you. You are you, and only you will know what will make you happy. Sure, you can go and get a day job, 9 to 5 like I did. I worked a 9 to 5 for 10 plus years, maybe even longer, and I just knew it wasn't the right fit for me. It never felt right to me to ask for permission to have my birthday off or any of my kids' birthdays off, or having to explain why I'm sick or how I'm sick. I always knew that when the time was right, I would be out doing it by myself, doing something that I actually love, music. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I went through this and hopefully some tips and pointers on how you can get through this as well as some use cases of popular people getting through this kind of scenario. And I've had plenty of what I talk about in today's video. Worried family members that just are wondering what you're doing with yourself and trying to push you into getting a real job. Speaking about a real job, that's what Conor McGregor's parents wanted him to have when he was a plumber. Until one day Conor McGregor knew that wasn't the life he was supposed to lead and walked off site and went home.
But for me, it just wasn't the life I wanted to live. And I remember during one lunch break, I was in the car park and it was pissing rain down, and I just said to myself, there was some music playing, and it was like there wasn't even words to it, it was just a kind of a beat, and I got like I went somewhere with it, and I was like, I'm out of here, I'm gonna just drive out of this building, so I head home and pursue this dream of becoming a world champion in mixed martial arts. And that's what I did. I drove home. When I got home, my mother and father said, how come you're not still at work? And I said, I'm never going to go back to that site another day in my life. And then all hell broke loose.
People said he wouldn't make it and that he was dreaming too big, but McGregor had a vision and an unshakable confidence which drove him to become a world champion and one of the most famous fighters in the sport.
Relaxed and smiling.
So just like Conor McGregor, as a music producer, creator, videographer, YouTuber, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you need to have that unshakable faith, that confidence that you are on the correct path. So when you do come across people that don't see the vision, your confidence won't be shaken and you won't be questioning yourself. Engaging with trolls is like arguing with a pigeon. You'll never win and they will just shit on everything. Trolls are the absolute cancer of the internet, in my opinion. You get them in every nook and cranny all over the internet, in every single niche. They'll sit there all day long trying to drag you down, trying to drag your projects down, just trying to destroy anything that you're trying to accomplish. And they'll instantly try and bring rain clouds to your picnic. Let's look at Billie Eilish. She faced tons of online hate and still does actually.
That place is poison. Nobody does anything real anymore, man. If there's no picture, it didn't happen.
And I also, have to give the internet credit for even giving me a career at all. It's just a crazy place.
But instead of letting it crush her, she continues to push boundaries. She once said, "I stopped reading comments fully. It was ruining my life." Her solution was to ignore the noise and keep on creating. And there's a big theme of celebrities either not using social media or limiting their time on social media or having social media breaks. Names like Ed Sheeran, Stormzy, Adele, Taylor Swift, Frank Ocean and Rihanna, just to name a few. And don't get me wrong, it's not easy. I have struggled with this in the past. You'll be having a good day and you get a notification on your phone and you'll be some troll telling you the project you've worked so hard on or the video or the music you've worked hard on is absolutely no good and they don't understand why you even uploaded it. And this kind of thing can absolutely cripple your whole day. I used to find it so crazy how I could have so many great interactions with my community here on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, and so many positive messages, but as soon as I get that one troll or that one negative message, it would absolutely slump me because it would absolutely shake my belief on what I'm doing or should I even be doing it anymore. That's when you need to have your unshakable faith in what you're doing. All of that positive reaction you've had previously definitely overwhelms the one negative comment from whoever this might be. And don't get me wrong, I encourage feedback of course, but there's a difference between positive feedback and toxic feedback, and you should definitely know the difference between the two. So if you do get any negative toxic comments or feedback, don't let it consume your whole day because you know they've written that and they're just getting on with their day now, not even thinking about it. So here's a couple of practical steps to help you stay on track. Stay focused on your why. Why did you start doing the thing to begin with? That could be anything like video creation or music production in my case. Stop seeking validation. Your worth isn't measured by likes, views, or approval. It's about the art that you create. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Find other creators that get it and that will inspire you to keep going and getting better as well. In my case, I found it very inspiring to be in the same studios as other producers or even in the same room, just to hear their ideas, just to be with like-minded people. And you get inspired by these people because you get to hear what their plans are, what their ideas are, and maybe that could inspire you to make your next creation. And if you can't seem to get into a room or sessions with like-minded people, then there's a ton of YouTube channels that you can find and follow along with as well. I find it really inspiring to watch these channels here on the screen, and they really inspire me when I watch their videos. So here's the deal, you can't please everybody and you'll just exhaust yourself trying to, whether it be friends, family or random trolls on the internet. And just remember, you're not alone. Even the greats faced criticism, doubt and hate. And guess what? They kept on going and you should too. Your future self will thank you for it. So this isn't an easy cut and dry system. I'm not saying you can watch this video then automatically have the armory to bounce off negative interactions left, right and center. You'll still have times where you take things to heart, but hopefully you can revert back to this video. If you feel it within yourself that you are on a certain path that you really enjoy, then just keep on going. Not everybody's going to understand it to begin with. And if you ever wanted a sign to keep on going, hopefully this can be that sign. So that's it from me. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.